I like to think of it as opening. I mean, I'm opening for Weezer. We can technically call it a co-headline, but it's Weezer. Kind of doing the solo thing with Panic now. I mean, for me, it's kind of been progressive. You know, it's been the last 5, maybe 6 years. But yeah, ultimately, this album was just me. So to be able to do that for me is liberating. It's really great because I've always written the same way. I've had ideas, but in the past, you delegate and you would compromise with other people, get their opinion, and see where you fit all these ideas. And now it's kind of more dangerous because I don't really have any limitations. So any crazy thing that just pops into my head, I'm just like, yep, I'm doing this. Yeah. I mean, the title track "Death of a Bachelor" is an example of I wanted to do a Sinatra song, and I probably wouldn't have gotten that chance before. The collaboration with Weezer came about. I was working with Jake Sinclair, who helped me produce my last album, and he was working with Weezer. And there was a moment where I was getting frustrated on one particular song of Panic's, and Rivers was on the phone with Jake at the time, and I was like just running it back, this little clip, just to like figure out a melody. I was hitting a wall, and that this was like one of the most organic collaborations because I wasn't asking for help, but Rivers heard it and was like, I might have an idea. Like 5 minutes later, emails me a melody that he sang over the recording over the phone. Was like, oh yeah, I got this thing. Like, here's this thing. I was just like, it's perfect. Thank you, Jesus. Like, it was so crazy. So that was like the first instance where we were like, oh, this could be a cool little, team. We had kind of joked about it in the past, like, oh yeah, wouldn't it be great to tour with my idols and my heroes, musically speaking? It'd be so crazy. I like to think of it as opening. I mean, I'm opening for Weezer. We can technically call it a co-headline, but it's Weezer. I get a free concert every night. Like, we get to play, and then I'm gonna look forward to just watching their set every night.